hand out the characters that you are in hand already. And before that, I want to show you the ink loading thing, because I saw lots of people with the problem shows a little bit with the loading ink. How many you are grinding ink or get ink from the bottle? You have the ink stone there. Let me change the. Yeah, this is the ink stone. So when you get water there, you know, grind the ink like that. And in Chinese, we have a saying says when you write calligraphy, because you hold brush like that. When you write calligraphy, you looks like a soldier, which means like a very powerful and like a soldier stand in the with a horse sitting position, like standing on the horseback, and the power, the energy you get from the bottom of your feet, right, and the straight back. So when you're riding like a soldier, but when you grind ink, it's like a sick person. Why like a sick person, not like a soldier, which means gradually do for like more than 10 minutes to get perfect ink. And the process, you cannot shorten it. So otherwise the ink turn out lots of chips, not very fine. So has to be, you know, gradually you're patient and to get really fine ink until you can see the trace shows the bottom of the ink stone. That means thick enough. So I saw lots of students, the homework, the ink is kind of a gray, kind of a white, still show gray shows, not dark enough. However, I just let you know the standard of the tradition to get the really dark ink. If you like the gray ink, no problem, no problem. And also, if not dark enough, will cause smearing. And so like a sick person, which means gradually. So during this time, normally teacher or in my family, my grandmother, my mother will ask me to read in front of the copybook, like I'll hand out. Okay, I know today I'm going to write this like last time. The mountain. Okay, oh, 3 strokes. You know, that kind of image thing. You know, okay, first, well, okay, goes this way. Okay, oh, that way. Okay, so reading the things you are going to write during that. Normally from the water, like 10 minutes. And what I do for faster process, I do from bottle. The ink from bottle, you can directly use it, but actually for calligraphy, for best results, not dark enough. So I get out from the bottle and I grind, save my time, and also you know, get darker a little bit, you know, do like that, but not a soldier or just like cut some, you know, in the blender. That's not correct. So gradually do like a sick. That's why it's strange. A sick person, what's that? Which means gradually, slowly this process to get very fine ink. Okay. So it's okay right now to use it. Okay. To load the brush first, okay, when I show you, try to be clear, I use the larger brush to load the brush. Okay, after long time drying in the air, you put in the water and kind of the squeeze on the bottom. See that? So we say thoroughly wet it before you dip in ink. Thoroughly wet it. Okay, look at that. Thoroughly, like squeeze it. We are not, I mean, not suggested to soak in the water, because this case will cause the glue destroy, and losing hair will totally bristle, get out. Okay, but you need to thoroughly like squeeze, wet it, because this most brush are natural hair, like some things block water, cannot just one dip get thoroughly wet. So you need the water in and out a few times to get thoroughly wetted. And then you get out of the extra water. If not dry enough, get some paper towel or some waste painting, old painting you doesn't like. Okay, get water out, and then dip in the ink. Same way. See, press it. Can you see clear? I think, okay. Yeah, this way your brush lie down, press it, okay, and you like twist your brush different directions, that it evenly get the ink in and out, thoroughly dipped. And then you do this, okay, kind of the smooth, and get the brush tipped, and then do that, get out of the extra water. Meanwhile, to make the brush tip perfect direction, see that? Okay, now ready. Okay, today we are going to write the handout. The first one I show you. The first one is water. So we learned the mountain, right? In Chinese, the mountain is yan and the water is the yin. They are also the the natural nature in the nature, the biggest thing. Yeah, during my writing, you can see the process, and for the stroke order, and also the process where to pause it and where go. Yeah, you can mimic, use at your side, use watercloth or the real ink, real paper. Okay, this water. I have that in my hand print out, but you can saw it in the on the screen as well. So standard first. Okay, see the vertical first. Like a dot start. And lift a little bit to change direction, ready to the vertical. See, I adjust my brush on the paper, and then go down. Go down. Keep my the center of the brush tip in center. And then change the direction. Meanwhile, pause. And then gradually lift, kind of stretch out, gradually lift. Okay, center first, and then left to the right. Kind of the eternity, the bottom. Okay, horizontal, a little bit up, and pause, pause, pause. Ready to go this center, to the bottom left. Gradually lift. You know how long you need to go in your mind, right? And then the right hand side. Pause, pause, pause. When I ready, and I go, and not even. See this side, the right hand side, I touch the center part. So make the right hand side and left hand side not stiffly like asymmetric. And the last one, like we call this stroke, the name is press. So very hard when you go like 80%. Press, press, press hardly, and twist your brush, align on the upper side, twist your brush, and gradually lift to make this. Eventually in the air. Actually, we see, this is too long. I will see too long a little bit when I try to emphasis on this. I'm seeing only the tree, so no forest. Not very good, the composition for this one. So this is too long, right? Kind of too long, yeah. I will write another one. I think for the eternity, lots of practice, some students show, I said, when the place, the junction part, try to pause more. Okay, twist the brush and lift a little bit, and then go other direction. And then pause, 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 stretch out to make a kick. And see the whole composition, do not make that press too long. I said to myself, okay, press and lift. So every time, even I try to make the same thing, but turn out not the same. This is the art. I think some students ask the question about some very big question, like why Chinese calligraphy is the art, not other language, the calligraphy. Not appreciated like that. Well, I can write a book to answer this question, to state the things, and or simply answer is like what I'm doing right now. The tool of the brush is soft. This is the brush. So everybody do their art. So and everybody want to do different, their own, and try the different thing, shows different thing, and eventually, of course, it's art. So it's much more than just the writing tool. That's one of the reasons. It shows a lot. See, press and go and the lifting. This is the standard side. And especially in walking side or the running side shows more rhythm. So I like you to see my writing, and this is the process to see others, I mean, the writing process, and you will understand what's the calligraphy stroke called. So this is the standard. And for the water, so just remember like the center thing, and the left first, and the right followed. Okay, so center, I mean the order generally, center and the left and the right. Okay, now I'm writing the walking side. In general, walking side is just the bring it faster and simple from the standard side. But the stroke is from the right from the standard. See the center one, right? The center one, and this one.
Victoria,
yes.
Excuse me. Could you ask people to put their computers on mute so that it doesn't switch to them, and we can hear you?
Let me see. You mean mute all, right?
Everyone else could mute their screens.
Oh, okay.
Unless they talk to you.
Let me see. How can I mute all?
Have you pinned your video of Victoria?
Pardon me?
Have you pinned your video so you can only see Victoria?
Not yet.
Okay, let me see.
Thank you.
No, I don't see Victoria at all.
Okay, where is the?
There you are.
In my video. Where is the thing to pin my video? I didn't pin my video.
It
Okay,
doesn't
anyway.
really have to do with pinning. It's just if you can hit mute all, or if each person hits mute, then it just stays on you. It's not really a pinning thing.
Okay, yeah, I think,
Yeah.
please everybody mute yourself when you
Yeah.
try to, I said, when you raise your hand, when you try to talk, and unmute your, to speak, to ask a question. Okay, now I'm going to continue. So from the walking style, what happened to my Zoom?
Something's gone wrong.
Yeah, hold on just a second. I see the co-host there. What's happened there? No.
Is someone sharing something? Participants sharing. It
Yeah,
says.
okay, so back
Please
to
do
the
not
gallery.
share screen. Thanks.
Okay, this walking style from the standard style, still center one and the left one and the right one, but obvious the left one and the right one comes out different, but still based on that, and this a little bit kick, because ready for the next stroke. So remember, this is kind of the kick. I want to say the different rhythm for that is a kick. And this is after this stroke, after the press, a little bit we said to hide the tip, even in the at the end. So a little bit back, see. So put them together if you want the connection shows. So the center one and then quick, left one plus a kick because of the right one, the stroke, the next stroke. And the next one, and end in the air, a little bit back thing. Yeah, that's what I'm explain why become this kind of thing. And this is a kick. This is the back, and this kind of the continue thing shows. Okay, and the order is still center first and the left to the right. So center thing can be faster. And the left thing, like the become ready for the next one. So I chose this kick and connected kind of, and this one after the press got the back. Because hide the tip and the, lift in the air. I said not only just the press and the out, not that, like that. So more connection for that. Center, but order is always center, and then left, kick for the next stroke, and then the back. See, when the natural paper, it shows, if it's too dry, the brush, it shows like the flying white, we say, during the painting, even during the grass cursive style or walking style, it's allowed. It still shows the chi and the energy and yeah. Also, when you dip in ink and the natural paper, every time when you saw that you do not want it, you can adjust the speed. You go slower, more smeared, more wet looking, right? And when you go faster, of course, more like a flying white shows. So sometimes during the painting, you won't show the speed. You won't show this flying white. So center, and I remember from the standard side, left, kick, and then back. That's the walking style. And then let's go see the this is the cursive style for water. Still recognizable? Not really. It's calligraphy is art, especially for the cursive style. Walking style, you can tell it's just bring it simple and faster, still as a tool to writing down something or to daily use for faster for thing. So based on the standard style, but the cursive style is really shows lots of persons, their own characters or their way to do that. And of course, there is a role of that, but you will see lots of curved things, and doesn't mean easier, doesn't mean faster. Actually, lots of like a curve thing, tendril thing, and bring it to my desk to see. Water. Okay, still center, the center stroke goes down, and then really not omit, but really simple for the left hand side, and right hand side, I mean the right part, do that. It's still water, but the whole thing, you look at the balance on the whole thing, not just left and right, you can tell, but whole thing is balanced still from the water thing, center and the left and the right. There is some trick, because in the you can help you to remember the when you write the cursive style, because some people told me, say, this is art, but how can we remember it? For us, like we don't know the language. I said you don't need to learn the language to learn the calligraphy, to practice calligraphy. People said like doctors writing, but especially for the cursive, there has a way to remember it. Yeah, for this, see, this is like the S, like the letter S, because for the cursive, for the center one, the stroke, a little bit, water, natural water. See this S, and this is like a number 3. It's a number 3, but yeah, just help you to remember, but just not just do that based on the thing we learned. So still this is the center, and this is the left hand side, not very strong, but with this tangent, put your 3, start it here, and the left hand side, right hand side, and where to put this, the junction 1 with to with, based on that, still in your mind. The standard side. So to do this cursive side, remember S and 3 will help you to remember the whole structure anyway. But you please still do the, do your own water, See, every time when I do, it's not, it's different. So you will do your water. Okay, the other word, I mean other characters I want to show is the sky. So this is the standard for the sky. I'm demoing it. You have the handout in your handout ready. The standard one looks, now you get used to it, looks like very straight, and so horizontal one first, like a sky on the top, horizontal one, but a little bit up, a little bit up, not the straight of the ruler straight, a little bit up shows a beauty, yeah. And the second one, horizontal one, yeah, a little bit up. And then this one, not touch the first, gradually left down, lift, and then the large pressed one. Twist brush, and lean along the upside edge, lift it. This is the standard for the sky. Actually, there is lots of characters here, 3 characters. See, thinking of this is the top, is the sky, sky, clouds or something, and something underneath, and this part leave some space, not touched. Something of space. What's on? What's on the bottom? Actually, this character is people. This is people. Like people stand there with two legs, step out. This is people or human being. This is people. And plus one horizontal one. This is the for the meaning for large. So like based on the people one, like you put people, if see open the arms, become bigger. So this is the meaning for bigger. So this is the people stand with two step out legs, and this is the people, you know, when you open the arm, bigger. So this is a large or big characters, and this is the people, human being, and put all of them underneath of the sky. You know, yeah, it's the whole thing is the sky. So not only just the clouds and the sky, also underneath there are people and the big world. So this is the sky. And let's go for the walking style. Just a more connect for the stroke. I'm backing up paper. That's okay. This paper.
Excuse me, Victoria.
Yes.
The when you did the standard style in all of them, when you pull down and twist to get that flat part on the right hand side, do you know which one I mean? Where
the press one, right? This one, right?
This one here. This side.
What's the question? I didn't get.
So it's how this flat part here. I have difficulty getting the flat bit.
Oh, you twist the brush. Twist the brush. Meanwhile, lift it, but
Victoria, we can't see your brush.
okay, change the scene, right? For this stroke, you press down. Oh, cannot see, become black. Press down, and at the right place, the hardest press, even use like a root 80% of your brush. This is the only stroke you use 80% of the brush, and normally we just use the 1/3 of the brush tip, okay? And really hard press, and then gradually lift. Meanwhile, crosswise twist the brush, and let the brush lean along the upside. See that? But gradually still walk, lift, eventually in the air to make this kind of thing.
Thank you.
Yes, and also lots of strokes. Of course, you like adjust your brush tip on the paper. Yeah, later on you will notice it, and you will learn how to control it. Actually, this one, this press stroke is the hardest stroke in the Chinese calligraphy. I always said, I still remember, I practiced this in the whole summer. My mom wanted me to do that. Okay, the walking side of the sky. You have a handout in your hand, right? Okay, so just and the connection here, and do that. Pretty simple and pretty same looking for the standard style. I mean, from the walking style, just more connection here. See, after this stroke, I try to start this stroke and brush connect the walking style. Some people like the walking style. They say more freedom there, but still can recognizable. And did you notice for the this stroke, when become walking style or become the cursive style, some stroke, it shows their personality, shows their own way already. See this stroke on a handout, sometimes it become like the big dot there, big dot at the end. So sometimes like that, not sharp like lift like that. See your handout? This is very common, like a change of kind of the style. I mean the stroke, same direction but more connection, and you know, the sharp tip become the big dot like the pause a little bit there, and then back at the end. So this is the walking style, just faster and more connection from the running, from the standard style. And for the curvy, cursive style, this is really different looking. Probably even for I would say for our language speaker, we know the character, how to write it. If you didn't learn, you cannot recognize it. So don't worry about the language learning part or doctor's writing. Just remember, this is art. We need to learn a certain way, and I will explain to learn it. And this is the cursive style. Some certain way to write it. So can you see the still look at the okay, my desk. Look at the standard one. Sorry about this black one. The standard one. Something on top, right? And something underneath. And this cursive one, see, still keep the top one, and very quick. This is for the connection of the brush, but not touch. Leave the sky here, sky or clouds, whatever on top here, and then started, you know, connection, and we're very quick do like the horizontal one, but not very horizontal. And then connection, not a little bit here, and then left side and the right hand side. And this is kind of the back one, you know, when the end back. So like that. Still some my desk. Sorry. Still something. Okay, writing the cursive style. So style something. Sky, and then very quick go down connection, and then this is back. This is the back thing, so not very strong to do something draw. So this is the end stroke actually is this kind of the press thing, right? But back a little bit to end. So top thing and connection the brush, and you know, something like that. This is the sky cursive. This really beautiful, and every time, you know, shows your energy and even the breathing, the rhythm for that. And we learned the standard side of that, so we understand which stroke is which stroke. So that's why I not directly go on the cursive style. So on the top and the connection, and then like that. Okay, the trick way to remember it, bring this way. Okay, sky, right? On the top, sky or clouds on the top, and something underneath. Just remember, a kind of the connection go this way, and then, you know, number 3, the number 3 image. But remember, do not use your power, use your energy, not even, because I explained, we practiced. This is the to this direction at the end, and the back, like the lift back a little bit. So the whole way to do it like that. Now it's your time to practice these 2 characters for water thing and for the sky thing. Which one you like? You can emphasize on it, and walking style, or from the standard style to walking to cursive, or just you know, emphasis on the cursive, but try the standard, and you will know the order of it. It will help you bring the correct rhythm. Shows, yeah, it's different from the cursive style. See, if I just tell you anything put together, like a 1 stroke horizontal shows sky, and then the number 3 become the character of the sky, it shows different. So since we learned the standard style, and we learned the walking style, and help you to do your own part of the style, of the cursive style. See, I explained the like last joke is the kind of the back lifting. So do not emphasis on that, but go slow and like a lift back and hold it in the air. So when you watch my writing, you can tell not only to explain and to talk as paused. In the normal writing, see, I keep writing here. I am paused some, and you will see the my answer to some students. I say, you know, the rhythm, like you are playing piano chords there, but you do not use the you know, when you do the melody thing, you do not compose it very, you know, even. You have a certain rhythm there and become music. So sky and connect and do a 3 back, you know.
Victoria,
Yes.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you repeat the walking style, the second one, the running grass, please? Thank you.
For the sky.
Sorry, no.
And you want me for the sky or water?
For sky.
Okay,
What did I got?
So this is the standard. Just a little bit connection, shows a little bit of connection. You see here. Do that. And the end, put more power, not a sharp tip. Instead, like the big dot, you can do that. Actually, some people do different way. Some people connect like that, but this is not very good, not very good. This kind of things. Do you see that, Susan? Yeah, some connection, but can easily tell which is which. Not that much different from the standard style. Just every stroke looks not that perfect, but actually shows something more about the speed, more about your personality start to show. Yeah, this is the walking style. Walking style normally not very different, still recognizable. And the cursive style is really like the picture, and better you know the strokes of the character already in the standard style. So you are right, the cursive style better for the rhythm, where to pause and which stroke means what. Otherwise, just some free draw is not correct, not calligraphy stroke. For this water thing, yeah, the walking style, more connection for that. Even you can do that and that. And try like a two side, the walking style, not very stiff, not the same height. But shows the connection. After this stroke, see, kick out for ready for that stroke. So that's why it shows this kick and still gradually lift. So since you know the stroke, so the light and heavy you decide. So this is the real stroke, normally heavier. See, more emphasis on that. And this one, because only shows the connection to the next stroke, not the real stroke. So this one lift a little bit and right, and then concentrate on this one. And I said this is just the back at the end. Actually, original the should be this stroke, right, and a little bit back. So emphasis on this part stroke, and then kick back, lift in the air like that. So from the standard style to the walking style helps a lot. And to the cursive style, there is the place you can create, shows your own art to handle brush, the technique to handle brush, and your chi, your energy of that. Especially in the cursive style. So different people are very, very different, even the famous, of course. So you understand the principle and the role, and don't worry about the not 100%. You cannot mimic that. Even you cannot, I can't mimic myself, the certain one exactly. So don't worry about that. They're all water. And if you are not, I said some common role, and if you are not very sure, of course, you practice and send homework. And right now, you can show me, and or later online classroom homework. I will help you to check out any question or your homework, which part is preferred good, or which part you need to improve. Any question? Yeah, Hugh, okay, Kathy, you unmuted.
In the water style,
Yes.
the walking style, would you do the little stroke to the left of the, let's see, it's to your left of the, at least.
The middle stroke is a vertical stroke, and then always left first, and then right, left to the right.
The second stroke, would you do that one? Just the second stroke of that.
Okay, I understand. What's your question? The walking style is become is from the standard style. standard style, like that, left-hand side, right? Vertical and stand to the left down. And walking style, because I need to like left step and the right step, I'm ready to the next step in your mind already. So my whole movement for the left-hand side, yes, is concentrated on this one and kick back a little bit. So kind of not omit, but kind of, this become unimportant to do obvious the horizontal one. So just directly become, see, understand? Yeah, ready for the next stroke, bring it faster. Okay, Hugh, I cannot hear you. You unmute yourself, please. You have a question, right? You raise your hand.
Hello, Victoria?
Hugh, yeah.
Victoria, can you hear me?
Yes, William.
When you do the downward right stroke on sky, when you press at the bottom, you twist it slightly clockwise or counterclockwise?
Okay, sure again. Probably my English, what do you call this? Okay. Okay. Twist this, twist this, twist this. I think counterwise.
It looks clockwise. And if you go on the other side, like when we did eternity, when you do the downward left stroke, would it be a counterclockwise twist?
Same thing. Eternity. Press, 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 and clockwise, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. My English, yeah, thank you.
Victoria, could you tell us again how to post our homework? I didn't quite understand that.
For the homework.
Yes, to post it.
To post it, you go to the students online for the Henry's painting class already for the Chinese brush painting at ning@.com.
Okay.
Are you there already?
Yes.
Okay. You go to the see my image there in the blue dress there, and you click on that, and there is the link of the Victoria's Zoom class question and answer Q&A.
Okay.
Yeah. And click on that and post on that.
Okay.
And yeah, for people, if you are not students on the Chinese brush painting at ning@.com, yeah, I will suggest you to sign up there. And of course, I answer question there, not only just the repeated individual email, and also you have classmates there. You can see others' work and some common question when I explain, when I speak. And also, if you have same question, if you have question of painting, you can ask Henry about the painting, because we share the same source in Chinese painting and calligraphy. So later on or right now, you have question of painting, you can ask as well. So it's really good, because painting and calligraphy are the same source, lots of same questions for yeah. Water, walking style, some connections. And one student's question, I think probably from the Thursday class, I couldn't remember that clear, says how because I promised, I said people from different level, we do the practice here, and if you want to learn your phrase or certain poem to write down for some like a beside the painting, or something to make a card, greeting cards. You want to learn how to do that. we are just a start, and I have my syllabus, my list later. And now, of course, if you want to do some things, you can give me a suggestion, or people said want to do the happy birthday things. Okay, you can go to actually the Google Translate to insert the English meaning, and then turn out the Chinese characters. You can try to do that, and then you can post it on homework. I will correct for you, or if you write in and during our practice time, the second half an hour, you want to show me, I can give you the quick comments for that. But for every person's different requirements, I cannot just help that long, or in our group class. So in our group class for this just 1 hour, I want to show you my demo and the process, and let you see the real person to do that, and to make sure you are first try in front of me, or even make a mistake in front of me. I think that's the most things we want to do in our group class. So, by the way, next time, for the next 2 weeks, we have 4 weeks. I'm going to teach you like 2 characters, like happy birthday, okay? For the birthday and then happy, we have totally 4 characters. We are learning the next, the following 2 weeks. So you can make your, greetings. And for Happy New Year, I think later, because not yet. But for the happy birthday, we can do any time. So I want to show you this sky thing and the mountain thing for the beautiful thing, and for the very basic thing for stage for sharing the Chinese calligraphy. Is more than like the practical thing, more than the lots of art thing, lots of beauty there. And also that for next 2 weeks, I will let you to learn some practical thing. So people have their have your own like motivated for different sides. Yeah, for the beauty, for the basic knowledge, for the techniques, and also for some we can learn by doing for practical thing. So next 2 weeks we are the happy birthday. And also later on, people's question asked like for the Chinese lunar year, the character, because for the whole year, we are learning. After the mountain, after the sky, we're gradually learning lots of things. And, yes.
Yeah, Victoria, it seems like when I tune in like a few minutes early, you've already started, like you did the whole thing on loading the brush, but it started before 1 o'clock. So
okay, I will correct later. I cannot do same time during the class. During the class, I want to just run the show at the classroom. Yeah.
Right.
Later, I will answer your questions. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and during the class,
review the recording for the missing part.
The missing part, actually, just to find the paper to try to, what's the content for that. I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. I tried to figure out what's the problem happening on my computer. Not technically missing. It's okay. Thank you. So today, 2 more characters. Actually, on the sky, we learned a lot of things about the more than 1 character. We learned the people. We learned the big, the large things, and for anything like the eternity and or the water, the walking style, whatever you want to practice. You have your choice, and I like your question, like your sending homework. I will answer your question later. Yeah, Andrea, unmute yourself. I saw your work.
Thank you. I've been
Uh-huh.
a couple of
Oh, a lot on paper. And if you are practicing on the water paper, it's fine, just fine, yeah. But you need to show me right away to unmute yourself, otherwise it's dry in the air. And on that paper is good, but still you need to control the water as the real ink. Otherwise, you know, very fatty, very big. And Ruti, your water is beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Very beautiful.
Thank you.
Love it, love it. Cute. Yeah, I saw your sky. I saw your sky. Very good, very good. And okay, one more thing. The sky, when like two strokes, like we say on clouds on the top, and the sky, and to the left, down to the left, and down to the right. When left and right appear at the same characters, normally emphasis on the right one. I mean, make the right one stronger, yeah, stronger. But not the left one. Not left one normally balanced, but not stronger, not longer, bigger than the right one normally.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Gradually lift, gradually lift. Yes, Charles, unmute yourself. I cannot hear you. Charles, okay, that's okay. Okay, Susan, which style you prefer, the walking style or what? I saw your eternity is very good, very good. Actually, oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. Yeah. The style.
And this one.
Water, beautiful. Upside down. Yeah, very good, very good. Yeah, you were during the process.
Này luôn luôn là mute, khi nào nói mình mới unmute.
Like for I saw some even the standard style.
Nhưng mà cô như hôm qua không có unmute,
Mute
nói
yourself, everybody.
không có được.
Mute yourself. Thank you, thank you. Because I'm talking to all. Okay, so this. Even the standard style, see some curves there, beautiful. Not just the straight, not very straight down, right? Not straight down. So see if you can handle your brush, some curves beautifully, and meanwhile gradually lift. And how is the speed to gradually lift? You need something in your mind. We say the mature bamboo, eventually bamboo in your, where to go, you know, the bamboo chunk in your mind, the image in your mind. Calligraphy, same thing. So where the brush will end, I will know it, then I will know how to press it and how to lift it, you know, what's the gradually lifting. Normally left hand side, I mean left one a little bit unstrong, and the right, I mean the right one as the end one stronger than the left one. So do not do that opposite. Okay, anything, Deborah, you want to show me your work? On the water paper, oh, real paper, and yes, but the water one, the number 3. See the junction of this part. Oh, okay, the water one. The cursive one. Look at the sample. I'm giving you. Yeah, try to make this part. Not very rounded like the tendril even. Yeah, try to make some calligraphy stroke with some pause and go. Some rhythms there, your own rhythm. Okay, And so next time we'll do happy birthday. So birthday one time, the 2 characters there, and the happy one time, like 2 characters there. Not easy, but the meaning for that, I think is probably, you know, is motivated to learn and can show, can use it practically. So I will put some in the my syllabus. Okay. Anybody on questions during the practicing? Barbara Glynn, did you do that? Any questions for your practicing? I cannot hear you. Unmute yourself, please. Unmute. Yes.
Yes. What was the question?
Oh, are you practicing any question? If you don't question, you don't fine.
I am practicing. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, good. I saw water. 3 styles of water, and the water, the standard style of your water. The writing. Try to do. Did you notice the like 2 sides? Oh, I saw it. Yeah, not very. The like left hand side, no touch from the center stream, center water, and the right hand lift some space there, or you can go the opposite. So one side touched and the other side untouched, make it more you know, more vivid and more not very stiff. So
okay.
Yeah. What else they say? I
did have another question.
Yes.
Will you be able to help us writing our Chinese name in the script style?
Okay. Of course. Yeah. You go to, I will suggest you, you go to the, if you have the Chinese name only for writing, you can go to the character by character, and go to the Google Translator, try to learn, you start to mimic the translator already. And I found there is the stroke order thing, but only in the Chinese, learn the language already will be easier. But I can show you if just the name, like 3, 4 characters. Yeah, during this time I can show you. But I will suggest you to start the Google Translator first.
Right. Okay, thank you.
Because for the group class, every person have different. I try to answer your individually question, but I cannot use the same time to satisfy everybody.
Thank you.
Question. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Ruti, do you like which style better? Because your cursive style looks just more than picture. The single character has just become very beautiful image and beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I practiced everything actually. It's
okay, everything, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Here I did the.
Yes. Actually, the last stroke of the water, the press part. I think one student, I forgot the name, doesn't matter. For the pressing part, I said after pressing, gradually lift and clockwise to twist the brush. Gradually
I think over here I got it.
Yes. To make this kind of the end. Right. Instead of I see lots of students, very common problem. Instead of directly like draw it to make this different, not directly draw it and use the butt of the brush, use the root of the brush, use the belly of the brush. Not correct. Not directly draw it. Press after press, lifting and clockwise lift. Twist. Yeah, to make this kind of shows different. Good. That's why we have our room class. Yeah, we can realize the mistake or something good or need improved right away. And I want you to first try in front of me and also.
Yeah, so I tried everything.
Good. Oh, okay, see, yeah, right, good. And I cannot imagine, if I do not know the standard style or walking style and directly to mimic, the cursive style, that would be different because there is some basic things, some root things there. You can later you can emphasize on the one cursive one you like. Of course, lots of room for you to play with. But first, you need to practice some like a standard style and go.
Well, I did not practice the whole summer yet.
That's my mom asked me to do that. So every day I practice it home as a homework, and my mom put like a red brush to circle the one, which means good. Like a whole page, like the 30, 20. My mom flip it, and a couple of pages my mom gives. Oh, this one. Okay, and still have. But yeah. Anyway, but I think for adults, I appreciate for adults the practice of the calligraphy, not like kids. I'm not saying the shortage of that, the disadvantage of that. I'm talking about the advantage of the adults for learning that, because we are more experienced, more knowledge, and we have lots of how to say, not for the practical purpose, for go to for showing, for go to the I mean school, or for my career to do that. We are do things for we like to do. We enjoy the process, and we have our thoughts to appreciate things, and we have our view, our eye, our experience, our eye, our heart to some, how do I say, things about the beauty, not just the skill. And somebody's dog, mute please. And some things about the how say aesthetic thing, right? Aesthetic thing. Not that's kids, not appreciate kids. They are just kids, a plan of paper. So just learn the skill, and as I said, mostly just for discipline for that training. But we have lots of things we can get. So for adults, that's why I say, because calligraphy is more like things connect and subject to with the matter to do with the aesthetic thing. Okay, I'm happy you have here, and also you looks like we have conversation and we have communication in our Zoom class. So I hope you learn the things, and I hope you enjoy the time. And please submit the questions to the and the homework to the online classroom. I like to see you there, and see you next class, Zoom class.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Victoria.
Thank you already. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.